While the world is still captivated by Eyes Closed, the mesmerizing duet between Jisoo, BLACKPINK, and Zayn Malik, the singer herself is quietly opening a new chapter in her career, a period she describes as living within music. No longer just the gentle, composed figure standing behind the global phenomenon that is BLACKPINK, Jisoo is reinventing herself as an independent artist, fully immersed in creation and personal growth through sound. 1. When Jisoo chooses to live within music. In her interview with GQ Korea, Jisoo revealed that she is simultaneously preparing both the new BLACKPINK album and her very own solo record, a bold step at a time when the group is focusing on individual projects. She shared, "These days, I feel like I'm completely living in music. Living fully and completely inside it." That simple statement perfectly captures the transformation of a woman once labeled as just the visual of BLACKPINK. After the success of Flower, Jisoo proved she was much more than her beauty. Now, as she explores uncharted creative territory, she is no longer bound by the expectations or formulas of traditional K-pop. Jisoo spoke candidly about maturity, not as something that comes with age, but as the ability to let go of old dreams to face the present. "If I used to hold many dreams, now it's time to let go of some and face reality." It's the awakening of a true artist, one who understands that art only has meaning when it's lived, not performed on command. 2. Eyes Closed, the spark that ignites a global chapter. As BLACKPINK transitions beyond their YG era, Jisoo becomes the first to make a truly global musical impact. Her collaboration with Zayn Malik, former One Direction member, isn't just a strategic crossover, it's a declaration of artistry. Jisoo is no longer confined to being a K-pop idol, she is becoming an international artist. Within a week of release, Eyes Closed debuted at number 21 on the Spotify Global Daily Chart with 3.25 million streams, and number 112 on Spotify US, later climbing to number 28 on the Global Weekly Chart with over 18 million plays. These numbers are impressive for a duet, especially for someone transitioning from idol to independent artist. On the official singles chart, UK, the song reached number 37, surpassing Flower, number 38, marking Jisoo's highest-ranking single to date. Meanwhile, the music video topped YouTube trending videos, breaking the record for most 24-hour views for a male-female collaboration in 2025, with 9.44 million views and 1.4 million likes in a single day. These achievements not only highlight Jisoo's global appeal but also reflect her burning desire to expand beyond borders, to evolve from K-pop idol into a global storyteller. 3. The final piece of BLACKPINK's solo era. While Jennie, Rose, and Lisa each have studio albums of 12 to 15 tracks, Jisoo has so far released only a mini-album, Emerage, with 4 songs. This makes her announcement of a full-length solo album all the more thrilling for fans. No longer the last to go solo, Jisoo is now stepping forward with renewed confidence. The spotlight is hers, and expectations are sky-high for her to close BLACKPINK's solo era with an iconic statement. Fans have noticed that the Eyes Closed music video hides symbolic imagery: dried roses, a door opening in the desert, light piercing through darkness, all representing a transformation, from a flower in a glass cage to a free storyteller. It's a visual metaphor for Jisoo's metamorphosis, fragile yet fierce, delicate yet determined. 4. The bold awakening of a Korean female artist. K-pop, an industry built on perfection and control, rarely allows its artists full creative freedom. Yet Jisoo seems determined to rewrite that script. Each BLACKPINK member has carved her own artistic identity. Jennie embodies fashion-forward hip-hop, Lisa electrifies with EDM and dance, Rose stays loyal to melancholic pop rock, and Jisoo, she embraces introspection and emotion. That distinction is what makes her stand out. Jisoo doesn't chase virality or trends, she connects through authenticity, offering glimpses into her emotional world. In an industry obsessed with speed and spectacle, her quiet sincerity feels radical. 5. From Eyes Closed to the solo album, the dawn of creative freedom. Though the release date remains unannounced, Jisoo hinted that Eyes Closed might serve as the introductory track to her upcoming solo album. For fans, this revelation sparks intense anticipation. If the duet with Zayn Malik was just a preview, the full album could become the defining artistic milestone of her career. Insiders have suggested that Jisoo is working with several international producers, signaling a sound that blends Western pop sensibilities with Asian musical textures. Fans are already speculating possible collaborations with other global stars, further expanding her reach. 6. Beyond charts, Jisoo as a symbol of inspiration. Amid the statistics and chart-topping success, what makes Jisoo truly magnetic is her sincerity. Once underestimated, she now stands as a symbol of perseverance and artistic evolution for female artists in Korea and beyond. Her recent 4 nominations at the 2025 Mama Awards, Song of the Year, Artist of the Year, Best Female Artist, and Best Female Solo Dance Performance, cement her as a multifaceted performer, capable of commanding both emotional depth and technical excellence. When Jisoo says "I'm living in music," it isn't poetic exaggeration. It's a declaration of identity. Jisoo has crossed the line from idol to artist, from performing music to breathing it. 7. Conclusion: the era of Jisoo begins. Ultimately, Eyes Closed is more than just a song, it's a doorway into Jisoo's new era. From being known as BLACKPINK's visual, she has evolved into an artist who defines herself by growth, courage, and emotional authenticity. In a world of constant reinvention, Jisoo doesn't chase noise, she listens inward. She chooses to open her eyes while keeping them closed, to feel music not as a career, but as a way of life. And perhaps that's why millions around the world are drawn to her, because in Jisoo, they see not just a star, but a human being learning, creating, and daring to start anew. After years of standing as one of BLACKPINK's brightest figures, Jisoo is finally stepping into a new creative frontier, her first full-length solo album. Following the global buzz around her collaboration with Zayn Malik on Eyes Closed, Jisoo has confirmed that she is now deeply immersed in music, preparing not only for BLACKPINK's upcoming group comeback but also for her long-awaited individual project. In her interview with GQ Korea, Jisoo shared a glimpse of this new phase. "These days, I feel like I'm living completely inside music, it's where my mind and heart are." Her words capture a rare sense of artistic rebirth, one that speaks not just to her professional journey, but also to her personal evolution. A new beginning for Jisoo. For years, Jisoo was seen as the elegant face of BLACKPINK, known for her poise and beauty. But beneath that image, she has always been quietly crafting her own artistic voice. After debuting her solo mini-album Hermitage earlier this year, Jisoo proved that she could carry both emotional depth and commercial success on her own. Now, the decision to create a full solo album marks a clear turning point, a declaration that she's ready to move beyond expectations. "It's time for me to grow," Jisoo explained. "In the past, I held on to many dreams, but now I'm choosing to let go of some so I can face reality and start a new journey." It's a rare confession in the world of K-pop, where idols are often defined by image rather than introspection. Jisoo's words reflect maturity, the mindset of an artist who has outgrown her comfort zone and is learning to build her identity from the inside out.